Hello again, folks. This is Coolkermit 95, and today I'm going to do another video game review, and that will be Power Rangers Dino Thunder for the Game Boy Advance. Sorry, I'm confusing my words again. Now, I'm going to keep doing my game reviews, and I might talk a little more about some stuff, like anime or something like that. Let's get started, shall we? Now, you can start the game on New Game. You can go to Options to turn off background music and sound effects off. Or just use the password system. Now, let me tell you something, guys, about the password system I'm talking about. The password system is only 3 letters, so you might have to get that one remembered. And I wrote down a sheet that shows all the passwords. Now, most passwords involve some levels of characters and puzzles. But, let's see if I can get this one no bar. Wrong password. Sorry about that. I got confused again. Now if you want to go back to the previous password, you can do that. Now the story for this game is Megazord, the show's villain, is sent up an army to invade downtown the Earth, and Megazord is planning to turn Earth back to its prehistorical state. The 3 Rangers to choose, Connor, Kira, and Ethan, must become Power Rangers and defeat Megazord and his army. Now, this game is also on the PS2, but let's talk about the gameplay. Now, the PS2 version lets you control the Megazords, or Mecha, in Japanese. Did I mention this series is based on Bakuryu Santai Abaranger in Japan? Yep. I forgot to mention that part. But it's actually a really good game. Now, the gameplay takes place in sometime between the events of the show. As you play by the Rangers, the Red Ranger, Red, who is also Connor, the main character, and he controls his levels are quite easy because he controls the Tyranno Staff, which is the most powerful weapon. And I think I mentioned there's coins in here you can collect. And there's also these power-ups, and also these gems here. You can get at the end during some time. Now, if you collect all 10 coins, you can do a special attack. When I get like this here. You can use your Megazord to deal real damage. Now, I'm going to show you the other 2 characters. If I can get this one right. And you can't play as the Black Ranger or the White Ranger either. Even though they made appearances, there's also a puzzle where you can guide the Black Ranger into the puzzle pieces in order to get more Zords. You see, I'm now playing as the Blue Ranger, who's Ethan, or Blue. You can use the Tricera shield to do real damage. And in this level here, you have to freeze people from being turned to stone. Kind of like Medusa in a way, only with dinosaurs in that. Now I'm going to show you the Yellow Ranger stage. I know it's a pain, have to quit the intros and all that. I wrote down the right password for the Yellow Ranger because I got mixed up with one stage. Yeah, that's the reason that the password system's for. Oops, sorry. Someone's in the mic. Now, there are about 4 state levels in this one here. This is the jungle stage, the city stages, and, well, you get the idea. Now, there are some interesting boss battles in the game, but we'll get that sometime later on. Now, the bosses are from the TV show as well, which I forgot to mention. I didn't have time to write down the whole list, but I'll make an improvement if my videos get more popularity. And sorry about the delay, because I was busy in college for my videos. St. Patrick's, my next holiday is coming up. We'll do more video game reviews, and I might talk about other stuff, like anime or something like that. But here's Kira, the Yellow Ranger, or Abra Yellow. She can use her Terra Grips to slice some real damage. Even though in the show she can fly with them, but yeah. Well, I sort of like to see some fly animation. And The reason between the difference between this mission is not complete. Okay, so let me Dr. Oliver. Yeah, Alaba Blue is just telling us what to do. And next I'm going to show you is the puzzle stage. Now the puzzles are really common in this game, because you're going to need a lot of patience to get this puzzle. Now the Black Ranger, who is known as Kamen Oliver, the classic green, white, and red Rangers. Now the trick here, the next Zord is behind the screen, and we're going to get him past through this puzzle here. But it's gonna take a while to get that one because it takes time and patience. And you have to do it under 60 seconds. If you run out of lives on the game, then you can't get Zord. But if you get the Zord, you can actually get it. But be careful. Many obstacles get in your path, like the White Ranger or Agaba Killer. Too bad they couldn't name Agaba White for some reason. And I know this year is the 40th anniversary of Super Santai, as well as the 45th anniversary of Kamen Rider. I decided to do a little something special for both series, even though I haven't got any Kamen Rider games. But some of you guys can help me out on them. The last one I'm going to do is the Megazord stages, or Mecha stages. Now, see, we're going to face against the White Ranger, versus Megazord. Now, the graphics in this game are quite instant. Now, PS2 version and GameCube versions are different from one another, since it only lets you control Zords instead of Rangers themselves. But there's also extra ones from Wild Force and Ninja Storm, or God Ranger, or Kinja. Now, as you see, you can, and before you get to battle, you can switch through the different arms you can do. Although one arm is missing, which is a Kilozord. But you can make some good combinations. Like you can add him with the Parasword and the Dimensional Zord. And now let's get started with gameplay. Now to some people, it's a typical fighter, but with Power Rangers in it. Now your basic A and B button let you do combos. You're gonna have to do some real damage by pressing both A and B. Both A and B do some real combo. Now, let's see what happens here. So see, I'm mixing two combos together. Oh, getting damage. You see, it's kind of like your average fighter, except bosses are real tough. Even the Megazord battle is real tough at the final stage of the game. I had to beat him a lot of times. I had to figure out the patterns and all that stuff. Boom, 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 boom! Falco! Punch! What? No Falcon punching that? Well, I have my reasons. Falco punch! And that's him. Now, I know the game was a bit short, but I might do more videos of it in the later future. So, that's been Power Rangers Dino Thunder, or Bakuryu Santai Abaranger. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give a thumbs up. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Now I will be back sometime before the St. Patrick holidays. I will do more videos if I have time. Until then, this is me, Coolkermit 95, signing out.